Hey guys, it's Miss Alex. The last couple videos I've put together for you guys talked about the coronavirus, what it is, what it means, and why we're staying home so much lately. But what we haven't talked a whole lot about is our emotions and how we might be feeling right now. Now at school, our emotions were a very big part of our day and we had lots of lessons over them. So just like at school, I'm going to make some videos for you guys that are all about our feelings and our emotions. And just like at school, Moody is going to be back and he's going to help me out. So we're going to talk about these emotions, how they feel, and what we can do about them. And Moody's going to be right along to help us out. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. Hey friends! Okay, so today we're going to talk about 4 different emotions. We're going to talk about scared, worried, sad, and frustrated. Now you might have felt some of these ways since we've been out of school, or you might have even felt all of these ways, and that's perfectly okay. All of our feelings are okay, we just have to take care of them. So today we're going to talk about how these feelings might feel in our bodies. We're going to practice them so we know what to look for when we feel that way, and we're also going to talk about ways that we can start to feel better. This is scared. Scared is another way to say that you're afraid. You usually feel this way when something bad is going on around you. You might feel this way during a really bad and loud thunderstorm, maybe when someone is yelling, or you might feel this way after a really bad dream one night. This is worried. When you feel worried, it might feel the same as scared, but there isn't really anything bad going on around you. When you feel this way, your brain is telling you that something might be wrong, even though you're actually safe. There are many different reasons why you might feel worried. Maybe it's time to meet a new friend. It could be the first day of school. Or maybe you're worried that someone might take the toy you're playing with. Okay, friends, so we just talked about scared and worried. Now, when we feel these ways, our bodies might feel different. Our skin might feel kind of tingly. Our bellies might hurt a little bit. And our brain may feel like it's moving super fast and it just cannot stop and it cannot slow down. Now, remember, all of our feelings are perfectly okay. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to practice. We're going to practice maybe how it feels to be scared and then what we can do to start calming ourselves down. So I want you guys to think about something that makes you feel scared or worried. Okay, now practice making a scared face with me. Okay, good. Now, the very first thing we do when we start to feel scared or when we start to feel worried is we're going to pause and we're going to take a big, deep breath. Can you do that with me? All right, everybody pause. Now take a big breath in and let it out. Good job. If you need to, you can take some more deep breaths until you feel like you're ready to go back and handle your emotion. Now, when we go back, this is when we try to figure out what made us feel scared and what made us feel worried. You can do this by yourself, or you can ask a grown-up that helps you feel safe. Either way, go back and figure out what made you feel scared, and then let's work on it. Now, if you've paused and you've taken your breaths, you've gone back and you've handled that feeling, and you're calm and safe and ready to keep it that way, you're ready to go play. This is sad. You might feel sad for lots of different reasons. Maybe your favorite toy broke, and now you'll have to wait to get it fixed. You spilled juice on your really cool shirt, or maybe someone said they didn't want to be your friend anymore. Okay, so next we learned about sad. When we feel sad, everything on our bodies might feel kind of heavy. Our face might droop down, our shoulders might feel heavy, our belly might even feel heavy, and our belly might hurt when we feel sad too. Now, just like with scared and worried, it's perfectly okay to feel sad, but we've got to take care of that feeling. So when we feel sad, we're going to take care of it just like we did with scared and worried. But I want to practice first. So everybody make a sad face. Now, the very first thing we're going to do when we feel sad is we're going to pause and we're going to take a big breath in. So make your sad face. Pause and take your big breath. Good job. Now, after we pause, we go back and we try to handle our problem. This is when we think about what made us feel sad and we try to fix it. You can always ask an adult for help when it comes to this part. Now, just like before, after you've taken your big breath, after you've gone through and you've fixed your problem and you've figured out what was going on, if you're calm and safe and ready to keep it that way, you're ready to go back and play again.
This is frustrated. Usually, someone feels frustrated when they don't get something they want or something doesn't go the way they wanted it to. You probably feel this way when someone takes your toy, you don't get the snack that you really wanted, or it's time to clean up and do something else. It's very important that we take care of frustrated very quickly so it doesn't turn into angry.
All right, so the last movie that we've talked about today was frustrated. When we feel frustrated, our bodies might feel hot and our skin might feel kind of prickly. We might have our eyebrows down and a mad face. We might have our arms crossed. And it's perfectly okay to feel frustrated. But we've got to take care of our frustrated quickly so he doesn't turn into mad. We want to always make sure that we try to get back to calm. So, just like we've talked about a whole lot before, I'm sure you guys know, when we start to feel frustrated, the very first thing we're going to do is pause. Now, when we pause, it's important that we take a big breath, especially when we're frustrated. So let's make our frustrated face. Now pause and take your big breath. You might need to take several big breaths to help you calm down when you're frustrated. Now, next is when we go back and we try to solve our problem. It's really important that you use your words and you ask an adult for help if you can't fix frustrated by yourself. This is when you tell somebody that you don't like what they did. You tell somebody you're not ready to share. It's super important that we use our words. So we've paused and taken our breath. We've gone back and we fixed our problem. Now, if you're calm and you're ready to keep it safe, you're ready to go play again.